Hello, Dumaguete.
Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Faith Vailoces-No.
You're watching
Silliman. Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine program that talks about different aspects of Silliman University.
A program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You are watching
Silliman.
Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Dagang salamat for joining us once again tonight. Dagang salamat for making us as your Monday night company. And as you join us, we bid you an excellent state of health. And of course, to all Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world that is being affected by calamities, mga typhoons, no? It's actually all over the world right now, even the United States. So, hopefully you are all safe joining us tonight. How are you, Ron? Kamusta in this tag-ulan, no? Mga senti, parang bad weather, kumbaga.
Yeah, still work is ongoing.
Wow.
So we still,
Ang hardworking naman.
Yes.
But speaking of hardworking, tonight, we're going to feature our students who are in the front line in making sure that the student body is organized, engaged, and they maximize their Silliman experience. And we're talking about our student leaders here at Silliman University. And Ron, please do the honors of introducing them.
Yeah, thank you very much, Josh. So here we have tonight are the student leaders from the SUSG. Let's start first with the VP, the Vice President of the Silliman University Student Government, Mr. Antonio Jose Delicana. Hello, Anton, and welcome again to #Silliman.
Thank you, Ma'am Ron. May gabi kaninyong tanan.
Yes, and we also have here the Marketing Committee Head, Miss Mia Dominique Go. Hello, Mia, and welcome to #Silliman.
Hello, Ma'am Ron. Thank you so much for having me tonight, and good evening to everyone.
And of course, we also have here with us tonight the Miss Silliman Chairperson,
Akala ko
Josh.
lang Miss Silliman na.
Yes,
May
wala
bagong
pa.
Miss Silliman na pala.
It's still July,
Okay.
We have here Josh Benjamin Lajot. Hello, Josh, and welcome to #Silliman.
Hello everyone, I'm Josh Lajot. Good evening everyone.
Yes, welcome guys to the show, and thank you so much for giving us a chunk of your day because I understand you are so busy, di ba?
Yes.
Hardworking, kumbaga. Si Antonio here is a mass comm student.
Yeah.
Mia is
CBA Marketing.
CBA,
I'm also a mass comm student, sir.
majoring in extracurriculars. Ganon.
Hello, may klase pa tayo.
Yes. Of course, guys, it's a brand new school year, and for the past school years, I think it was also a big wrap for you. No, there were also a lot of activities that actually happened. But for this school year, what's the kind of energy that you're vibing? Is this more on what? Strengthening, doing better. Because for some, I have this friend, Ron, she told me that this year for her is about healing. O, di ba? May paganon. So, for SUSG, do you have that sort of energy or vibe that you have set for the school year, Anton?
So this year, together with my president, Grail Adrian Malala, we aim to take the student-centered approach this time
Ayun,
around.
Okay.
I like that.
Including,
Student-centered approach.
including them in all the decision-making of our student government, basically participatory governance na. That's why the main thrust of the school year and basically our tagline is Tala Kauban Kita in building a Silliman that comes as one.
Wow,
Ay,
it's so
beautiful.
inclusive, right?
O, again, tala.
Kauban
kita
kita in building a Silliman that comes as one.
Ayun. Comes as one. Di ba? Inulit-ulit lang. Comes as one. Well, I think that's a very beautiful battle cry or tagline, because at least your activities are anchored on a unified theme,
Yeah.
which is really participatory, engaging, student-centered.
Yeah, speaking of activities, what are the things that we can look forward to this year, Antonio?
So we actually started our terms earlier this year compared to the previous school year since the change of the academic
Because we
calendar.
shifted calendars.
We
Tama.
shifted our calendar. So as early as May, we started mobilizing our student government executive branch to help our freshmen sa in the admissions office. No, we organized the help desk and various modalities for our freshmen to sangguni or like to report their concerns ba or unsay lahang mga worries
Oo
in
nga.
the
Dami ko nababasa sa
Yeah.
Reddit.
Yes.
Uy!
Tambay ka doon. Hindi na sa Silliman Confessions. Anyway, go.
Last week lang we recently concluded Genesis, concluded it because of the
Yeah.
inclement weather, no.
True.
But we had 3 solid days of celebrating with our freshmen and welcoming them to Silliman, and at least we hope na they felt the Silliman spirit as early as Genesis. Now looking forward, no, in Hibalag on behalf of COMSO, I'm representing also them this evening, no. So they're planning Hibalag na. They're actually finalizing na the booth placements in Hibalag.
Oh my
And
gosh.
So excited.
Ang bilis ng time, no? It
Yes.
was just like July, and here we are, Hibalag season.
booth building will actually commence this July 28.
Oh my goodness.
And it will run up until August 17. And final checking will be on 18.
So when will be the opening?
The
of
opening will
Hibalag?
be on August 19.
August 19, mark your calendars. August 19. Ang bilis ng panahon.
The opening will start with a worship service at Silliman Church at 4 p.m. to be followed by the Parade of Lights at 6 p.m. Then the Parade of Lights is expected to end at 7 p.m. and it will be followed by the All University Acquaintance Party right after. Yeah, and this year's Hibalag theme is Woven Tide of Heritage. Basically, coastal, tropical vibes.
Ay, mga pantropiko.
Pantropiko, yes. Perfect for both basically our day events and evening
Evening.
events.
Yeah. So we look forward to a lot of activities. And of course, we have here Mia, who's representing the marketing committee of our SUSG. So essentially, in a nutshell, what does the marketing committee does?
Well, for us in marketing, of course, we're creating relationships with partner businesses, with our sponsors, into giving, once again, a student-centered approach this year, because we're completely reinventing marketing this year. And we're, of course, making it of utmost importance that our partner businesses would give student-centered benefits to, of course, the general population of Silliman University. Like, for example, last year when we had the safety seminars from Honda, and that gave so much students the opportunity to learn on safety when it comes to motorcycle vehicles. And of course, we're bringing that back once again this year, hopefully. And also, just a plug-in as well, we're giving more benefits to the students. Like, for example, access to Anytime Fitness or companies, similar companies like that as well. We're really, really focusing on giving those benefits
Ayun.
to the students.
While you enjoy your twisted potato, you think of, Anytime Fitness. May mga ganong
The irony.
component.
Bawion lang.
Bawion.
Dapat balance.
Burn those
Right.
calories. But that's very interesting that you're able to tap these partners and
Yeah.
become stakeholders of the event. So far for this school year, do we have already partners? Because we have the Genesis.
Yes.
I understand we have some displays near the library at some point. So were this part of the work of the marketing committee?
Of course, when it comes to displaying our partnered companies, that is also a part of our jobs. And just a little bit of addition to that, we are creating this relationship with the businesses, with our partners, because we are gearing up for our upcoming events, such as the Career Opportunities Network, where it gives students the opportunity to engage with different companies here in the Philippines, not just on a local scale as we have previously had, but also on a national level where we are partnering with businesses from Manila, from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and they're coming here so that we can give our students more opportunities when it comes to job seeking or, conventions or workshops that we can give to the students.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing that, Mia. Now, I'd like to ask Josh, as the Miss Silliman chairperson, how different or what makes this year, it's the 79th year, right? Pang Miss Silliman ang question,
Correct.
of course.
Miss Silliman ang atake ng question. Sige, go ahead.
What makes the Miss Silliman this year, different or unique from the other or from the previous
30
pageants?
seconds starts now.
Pressure.
Well,
Yes.
the difference this year, Ma'am Ron, is that we only have 2 major events
Okay.
for this year's Miss Silliman. The Miss Silliman premiere, or 79th Miss Silliman premiere, and of course the coronation night. We changed it from 3 events. There used to be a press launch and preliminary competition.
right.
Yes, but this year we're making it 2 events this time because, of course, of the change of the calendar, and we also want to cut costs as a committee. We want to be sustainable. We don't just want to show our sustainability through, let's say, the girls' outfits, attires, because it's, let's say, 100% recycled.
Right.
Yes.
But as a committee, it's important for us to be sustainable in our own way, and cutting costs is one of our initiatives to do that.
Yeah.
And we're not completely removing the events or the portions in those events, because in preliminary competition, there is the advocacy presentation and talent portion.
Okay.
The advocacy presentation of the girls will be transferred to the press launch. That is why we called it the Miss Silliman Premiere, the 79th Miss
Okay.
Silliman Premiere. And the talent portion will be moved to the coronation night.
Ayun.
Okay.
So we will see them in talent na sa... Because usually that happens in the pre-coronation, diba? The talent portion. Kaya I remember I think the other winner singing the Let It Go ba yung kinanta niya, diba? I remember
Elsa.
it. Si Elsa, tama ba yun?
Oh, yeah.
In the Luz Auditorium. Oh, I think Miss ICLS, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, and I love the honesty, I love the
Yes.
truthfulness and commitment, no, to true sustainability, because it's not only for showing off, but it's also how you run the operations, right? Now, we're just going to pause for a short break, but when we come back, I think, Ron, I'm very curious to learn also, because running the Hibalag, of course, assuming the committees, Miss Silliman, for instance, that also some sort of legacy already in the university. Anyway, there's a layer of pressure that these student leaders receive. And of course, as we have experienced in the past years, there's bashing, there's this comments, this hate, which I don't understand where they're coming from. But it's there, no?
Yeah.
So how do you manage these sorts of things, and what keeps you inspired to keep going anyway?
Are you prepared for these
Are you prepared for these kinds of possibilities, right? All of that and more, friends, when #Silliman returns. Please stay with us.
As campus ambassadors, we welcome, we guide, and we hold space for stories. Those told and those unfolding.
In every tour, every conversation, and even in every quiet act of service, we step into roles that go beyond what's seen.
What begins with meeting others, leads to discovering new paths, and ends in becoming someone who leads with heart and with purpose.
With every passing day, we become more than just representatives. We become a reflection of our campus, of a calling of individuals with a heart for service.
More than a role, this is an invitation to grow and to give. This is where it all begins.
Welcome back, and you're still watching #Silliman. We're still joined by our hardworking, no, and student-centered brand of leadership
Yes.
by our SUSG officers here from the Miss Silliman Committee, Marketing, and our Vice President. Now, of course, there are so many activities, no, that our students are
Lined up.
looking forward to, but aside for August, there's Hibalag. Is there anything else that they can look forward to participating in or joining in?
Last Wednesdays, we launched our free printing in the
Free
SUSG.
printing.
Free printing every Wednesdays.
Wow.
Ay, Wednesdays lang.
Yeah,
Okay,
every
okay.
Wednesday.
It's open for all students.
It's open to all students, even alumni. They just need to present their ID.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Good
So,
initiative.
where is this? Where is this?
It's located at our SUSG office at the first floor of Oriental Hall.
Do you have a maximum ano? Baka doon na mag-print ng thesis, no?
We actually have a separate program for that during midterms and finals, which allows our students to print their thesis dyan talaga. But for our regular free printing, no, we are yet to set a limit because we're still gauging, no, on the paper usage of the students.
So
No?
ayun, so if you need printing free, ha?
Yes.
Free printing services, go to Oriental Hall, look for the SUSG office every Wednesday. It begins what time?
8 o'clock until 5 p.m.
8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Kung 5:01, wag nang pumunta.
Thank you very much for this initiative. No, this is really student-centered. No, and it really helps a lot of students, especially those who have financial issues and whatnot. But aside from that, after Hibalag, which is in August, how about in September, in October? What are the other activities lined up for our students?
Yeah, to add to that, BNI are currently also in the works of mobilizing our platforms. What we promised to the student body, which includes revamping the Career Opportunities Network and improving it by connecting also with our government offices for our government registration. Kay one line that we used during our campaign, kay if kabalo ba mo nga mo file og income tax return.
Which is
We don't learn that in school.
yeah,
no?
which is
That's true.
something is very important.
So we're basically helping our students getting through that adulting stage after college. No? On top of that, we're currently developing our SUSG website. It's basically a one-stop shop, not just for the student government, but also our local colleges, no, for their transparency reports, for updates regarding their colleges and their events. So pwede diha ma-see sa one-stop shop na SUSG website. Also, we are currently mobilizing our DEP talks or department talks, wherein we, as the standard bearers of the student government, will go to our colleges, no, have consultations with them, and basically present the SUSG in our plans to their general assemblies. No, we have conducted that in nursing, and we also brought that during the all university orientation last week. So yeah,
So I think that's
and many more.
that makes it very inclusive and incorporating technology as well, no? As you know, technology makes things efficient. Now, let's go back to the Miss Silliman chairperson because Miss Silliman is such a big responsibility, no? The chairperson responsibility. So, how many committee members do you have right now, Josh? And what are the major preparations that you have?
We have currently, if I'm not mistaken, I actually don't keep count of the committee members, but the last time I checked, we were over 45, which is actually quite low compared to recent years.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes, we are currently understaffed, but I think that makes it better because we are a tight-knit committee.
Less is more.
Yes, exactly. So less noise as well.
Ingay kasi yung mga iba. Charis. Joke lang. Okay. So, that's it. You have roughly 45. And at this stage, what are the preparations that you are focused on?
Yes, sorry. We are currently introducing a brand new segment. It's called Threads of the Threatened. It used to be called Themed Wear, but we didn't like the word themed wear, no? So we want something that is connected to the environment because that is the university's advocacy, right?
So, how do you call it? Threads?
Threads of the Threatened.
Of the threatened. I think that's also aligned with the, ano yun? Woven something? Ano yung sa woven nyo? Tides.
It's woven tide of
Woven tide.
heritage.
So may mga threads din.
Yeah, mananahi ba itong mga students natin? It's like they're banking
they
on
are,
that idea.
Yes, parang weaving together people,
Yes.
diba? And then, so what do they do with that segment?
With Threads of the Threatened for this year, we wanted to feature endemic and local, I'm sorry, same na siya, endemic and endangered creatures of Negros Oriental.
Okay.
And because, if we feature these animals, since they are endangered, it would be best to really highlight them, to
Yes.
spread awareness, that we have these animals and we have to protect them in our little ways.
Ayun. So that's new, no? That's new. How about for the how do you call this one? Because as you have mentioned, there used to be a press launch, no?
Yes.
So how would you now kick off the Miss Silliman formally?
We call it now the premiere.
Premiere.
Yes, it still has the essence of the press launch, but this time it's focused on the advocacies of the girls, since that is what Miss Silliman is all about. We really want to highlight and spotlight the advocacies of the girls.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Josh. Now, I think all of these events wouldn't be possible without the funding, right?
Yes, and partners.
Yes, and partners.
Sponsors.
So I'd like to ask Mia, how important are having sponsors or partners in these events?
And how selective do you
Yeah.
do you become in choosing partners? Because of course we don't just choose partners randomly, no?
Of course, we need to understand that our core values are really aligned with each other. Yes, Mia.
So of course, funding is the most important aspect of every event, and that's why marketing is, I would say, one of the most stressful jobs that we have super low committee members. As of now, we're only 4 people in our committee, and that's really, really challenging.
Manawagan ka na, Mia.
Please,
Ating
if you want to
10,000 student
join.
body.
Very challenging for us. But for now, we are really focusing on the
Yes.
sponsors or partners that we are getting for this year, especially with how we choose or curate these sponsor lists that we have. Of course, we're also taking into account which ones are, again, student-centered and have the advocacy of being committed to having sustainable practices as well.
Yes.
Because, like, for example, you have Honda, who is committed to having or pushing through with their electric vehicles or something similar companies or brands that we have. Of course, we're taking into account what they stand for, what they advocate for as well, and what they can give to the students here in Silliman University. If they're advocating for fitness, for health, for sustainability, or anything in similar, we are really, really careful, meticulous on that aspect as well. And of course, we're really, really focusing on what we can give to the students and how we can utilize it as well, and creating a healthy relationship with not only the students, but also to the businesses that we have here in Silliman as well.
Connections, no? Making healthy. Gusto ko yung word na
Healthy.
healthy relationship. Sana all healthy relationship. But sometimes, no, things gets toxic. No?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because may bashing, may mga comments.
Pressure
And that
and
brings me to my question earlier before we pause for a short break. How do you handle the pressure and how also handle criticisms, no? That as much as we want them to be constructive, but sometimes they really are, I don't know, up to the bones sometimes. So how do you handle this stuff, guys? And these are students, no?
Yeah.
Very young and fresh. Tingnan mo naman.
For now, there are no bashings yet because the events are
Yes.
not yet finished. But are you prepared
Are you
for these things?
Yeah. So how do you set your mind? Let's start with Josh.
Miss Silliman is, I think, by far my biggest event that I would organize or would be the chairperson of. And I understand, and I'm really expecting to have a lot of bashings coming my way, but I don't really get to prepare for that. One thing that I do is that I just really try my best as a leader to make everything as smooth as possible for the experience, not just for my committee members, but for the candidates. And of course, as we continue this legacy of Miss Silliman, we always try to aim for something great. And if there's any bashing, at least we know what we're doing and we are open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, okay, fine, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take it as a
But
constructive criticism.
ang ganda ng sinabi ni Josh when he said that anyway, we will do our best
Yes.
to be great in what we're doing. How about you, Mia?
Well, for me, of course, we are very much open naman to criticisms that are coming in our way when it comes to marketing. Marketing, it's my second year actually being in the marketing
Congratulations!
It's my second year already in the marketing committee, and taking into account all the criticisms that were in place last year, we are taking that into account, and
Cool.
we are improving. We are, of course, again, reinventing, revamping from last year, from the previous years, because again, we really, really want to provide events in Hibalag that, you know, mabibo siya to students, that
Yes.
students will really feel like, oh, this is for me. This is what I really want to see in Hibalag. That's why, again, we are taking into account the sponsors that we have, the partner businesses that we have, that what can they provide to the students, and whatever criticisms that we may have in the future, we're of course taking it into account.
It's a cycle of learning.
Yeah, and I really admire their accountability and humility
True.
towards this. And
I like the
by
word
the way,
humility.
these student leaders are not paid. They don't have honorarium.
Oo nga, that's a good point to emphasize, ha?
They're doing
Walang
this for
sweldo
service,
ito.
right?
So,
To
be
make
kind
you-
naman to your words.
Actually,
diba?
yeah.
Sige, ikaw naman, Ton. Kasi medyo malawak yung scope mo eh. You're vice president.
Medyo di dyan malikayan ang bashing. Really.
Yeah.
When B and I ran for the position, hugyaw ang Reddit. Ako ginawa nun. Hugyaw ang Reddit. And really, B and I are really open to criticisms, and that's why our main thrust of this year is this student-centric approach, giving students the platform to air out their concerns,
Right.
giving the students to air out what they want to see sa
Yes.
Hibalag, and Genesis was a litmus test for that, because before we started Genesis, we conducted a pre-event survey asking students what they want sa ilahang Genesis experience this school year. And I'm proud to report, based on our post-event survey, out of 5 stars sa Google Forms, out of 5 stars, we got 4.5.
Naman ako doon sa one, Anton.
Sorry, na-typo. So we got 4.5 stars. And really,
That's
we just based
already.
off what we did last week, we based that off from the pre-event survey. And basically, same po ni Mia, kalaang tao na po ko sa SG. So, basing off from the previous years and making something more better out of it.
I like their leadership because it's evidence-based.
Yes.
Evidence-based. All right, do we still have time? Wala na ba?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys. We ran out of time. But anyway, please excite all of our Sillimanians, all our alumni, to come home, to be here in the campus, be part of the activities. What is your message for everyone for this upcoming Hibalag season? Let's start with Josh.
Speaking of home, we are bringing home the Miss Silliman pageant. It will be held at the Silliman University Gymnasium, guys, the coronation night. And the premiere will be held at Luz Auditorium. So I'm inviting everyone to please buy our tickets. We will be releasing them very soon.
You have a Facebook page, right?
Yes, sir. We will be releasing tickets very soon, and hopefully all of you guys will buy it because we also need the money, guys.
So support, get the support.
To support and fund, of course, the
Yes.
events,
Of course.
Go fight, win. Thank you so much, Josh, for your time. And stay healthy. Stay healthy. All the best. Mia.
Well, I can't reveal anything yet.
Okay, nothing's final.
But of course, stay tuned for the activities that we will be having for the future events here in Hibalag 2025. Because we have so much lined up coming from our partnered businesses. And of course, let's not forget about the one special night that we're all also waiting for, which
I was
is
about to bring that
the
up.
Silliman music.
Silly music. Although
God.
we cannot.
Beyonce daw ang pupunta.
Si Queen
Taylor.
Fiangi.
Yes, Yang.
Saan na si Fiang? Parang BTS sana, ang pupunta dito. But we can't wait. We
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
wait.
definitely.
no?
But
So,
it's
We'll
still,
wait for that.
we cannot say anything.
Sealed muna. Okay.
okay. And stay the same, no? Stay healthy.
Yes,
and,
we need you all
yeah.
during the Ibalag season. So
Stay
please.
happy, stay positive,
Yeah.
you know, and God bless. Antonio.
And yeah, basically they said everything na, no, but to all our alumni, no, specifically our alumni, come home, basically, feel the Silliman spirit in your organizations, no. Okay, we really, this time around is different, no. Just to add to the previously stated facts earlier, we are trying to revive mga regional orgs, which in the past 2 years, they were
toned down.
toned
Yes.
down sila. So come home to Silliman and hopefully reconnect with our young student leaders who will help revive our regional orgs here.
Yes.
Ikaw, Ron, what are you excited about
No,
Ibalag?
everything they
Everything.
said. But, you know, I have a message, not for the audience, but for them. We
yes.
are really grateful for your altruism and service, to make this school year very worthwhile and very memorable for our students. And of course, if the faculty and staff are also participating.
I know.
So thank
Ba't
you
ba
very
klase ko?
much.
Wow, KJ.
Okay, so thank you very much, really.
Yeah, and the same, no? Stay healthy, stay positive, guys. And of course, those who want to be part of the student government, all you have to do is connect with them. no?
Yes.
Be part of the team that leads and serves the university.
Anyway, they are welcome for more.
Yes,
stuff.
and to our televiewers on Channel 6 Phil Products YouTube channel and Facebook page, you're also welcome to join us every week. Until next time, and to God be the glory. Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Happy Founders Day, and continue supporting and liking our Facebook page. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to share and comment on your favorite episodes. And of course, please visit naman our YouTube channel. Then click na rin ang notification bell for you to be updated with our recent posts. See you there.
And of course, catch us at Field Products Channel 6 every Monday at 8 p.m. Replays will be shown every Tuesday before the noontime news and every Saturday after the noontime news. This has been Ronelyn Faith Vailoces-No.
And Joshua Soldivillo. Kita-kits next week only here on
#Silliman.
Happy Founders Day!